I'm Jeff Philbin, and this is Dinner DeeAs. Crazy name, simple concept. Ideas for your dinner. Dinner DeeAs. Today, not a twofer, but a threefer. A recipe bringing together Southern cooking, quick enough for working families, and delicious mac and cheese, but with a crunch. Served with broccoli and garlic butter. Joining me in the Dinner DeeAs kitchen today is Chef Nika Green from Mr. B's Southern Kitchen, where she makes soul food, honey-kissed cuisine to bring smiles and create memories. Who wouldn't love that?
Oh, I know I would. It's my favorite.
And it's going to be all of our favorite today because you're going to be making for us today mac and cheese, but with a twist.
Yes, and that twist is a creamy mac and cheese and with a crunchy chicken bites on top of it.
You're speaking my language already, and I think all of our viewers at home are already kind of like, let's just get right into it.
Yes.
So where do we start?
Well, what we're going to start with, if you can go ahead and put those noodles in that boiling water for me.
Okay, perfect. So this is just a little bit of water, salted already?
Yes, it's already salted.
And we're just going to throw in our box here. Perfect.
Next, we're going to go ahead and start on our roux.
Okay.
While we're waiting, so we're going to go ahead and put our butter in our saucepan here.
To get this chicken mac and cheese crunch on the table for your family's dinner tonight, grab the recipe at dinnerdeas.com. Chef Nika has it ready and waiting with all the ingredients, the exact amounts, and it's ready to print. Just get your phone up, open up the camera as if you're about to take a photo, and point at the QR code. It's that little square thing in the corner of your screen, and what it does is it makes a link to us pop right up. Is this perfect for us to be able to start adding in?
Yes, we can actually go ahead and start. We're going to start with our roux, with
Let's
our
get
flour
the flour
first.
Okay.
And so we're going to put our flour in here.
I love it. Now you already feeling the steam too, because I'm already getting like a little bit of a spit right over here. Like I feel like I'm all at the sauna right now.
So we're going to go ahead and start stirring in our milk.
Okay.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to start taking our cheese.
I'll help you here.
Thank you. So we're going to start stirring in our cheese because we want it to make down and we want it to become very, very creamy.
What's the cheese that we're pouring in here now?
We're actually just doing a regular cheddar cheese, something you can easily get. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start adding our seasoning into the roux. A little white pepper.
Why white pepper?
Oh my goodness, white pepper just gives that little bitty, just that little bitty, just like that.
A little,
without taking it, not taking it too strong, because the black pepper actually gives it a more stronger, but that white just giving a nice balance.
Okay.
And then we're going to add a little salt. And then we're going to add a little garlic here.
And now, are we using garlic powder? Are we using garlic salt?
This is garlic powder.
Garlic powder, okay.
And then we're going to add just a little paprika.
A little paprika, very nice.
And let's not forget about our noodles cooking over there, because we don't want to overcook them.
So we're going to monitor this, and we're going to take a quick break, because after the break, Chef Nika shares how she brings the crunch to this mac and cheese. Ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs.
So fogged up. Let me help you out here.
I just want a little steam bath. I mean, that's all. Just a little bit.
Oh, you steamed all right.
Because it's got steamy here inside the Dinner DeeAs kitchen, because we've had the mac for our mac and cheese bubbling away since the break. To give it the full name, though, we're making chicken mac and crunch today with Chef Nika Green from Mr. B's Southern Kitchen. Before the break, we also made our cheese sauce, which we start with a roux of butter and flour, add half and half shredded cheddar cheese, season with paprika, garlic powder, salt and pepper. Now, let's give it a nice little stir here. Is this the consistency that you like?
Oh yes, we want it nice and creamy. So when we add this cheese into our mac, oh my God, it's just, you want to keep that cream.
It's just going to all come together?
It's just going to come together.
All right, you want me to pour this in for you?
Yes, please.
I got you. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got
some stragglers.
Yes, we want to get it all.
Oh, yeah, with all that cheese sauce. Come on now. Those noodles need a little bit of some love on that part there. Look at those bad boys in. Some of these ones up. Get those last of them all in. I'm just gonna give this a nice little stir, bring all these flavors together here.
Oh my goodness, look at that cream.
Oh, it's
Look
beautiful.
at that with that noodles.
Oh yeah.
And when we get that all mixed, we're gonna put it over here and let it get a good
Oh, it's getting like
consistency.
lost in that. Oh, look at how much that is. Oh,
That's creamy
that
mac and
is
cheese.
exactly what you want right there. Look at that. All right. Now, what's next with this?
So we're gonna transfer it over here into this pan here.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, look at that cream.
You think it's gonna take it all?
Oh, I think we're gonna be barely making that.
I think up a little bit, but you know what that means for me?
Oh, you have something to eat.
I'm taking a little sample of that bad boy. Who doesn't love mac and cheese?
I love mac and cheese.
Like, I knew we were gonna be friends right from the start,
Hey,
all
let me
right?
tell you
Because
something.
everything.
Come here. Hey, it brings back the youth.
Oh, absolutely.
And
It's
so we're gonna
nostalgia.
put this over here and we're gonna hold this here.
Okay. And this is gonna be held at what temperature?
We're gonna hold it at 250 because we still want to keep that creaminess. So
Okay.
we don't want it to cook where it gets too thick, but we want a nice consistency to
Okay.
it.
And now it's chicken time.
Oh yeah.
What do we need to do for our chicken?
Well, so what we have here, we have our chicken bites, which we have already cut up.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and season it. So we're gonna add a little salt. We're gonna add a little pepper.
Now you going back with the white pepper?
Oh yes, it's just something about that white
It's
pepper.
white pepper, all
I
right.
just love the white pepper.
I love that.
And
now,
then-
is white pepper easy to find in the grocery store too?
Oh yeah,
It's everywhere.
it's everywhere. You can go to Wendy's, anywhere.
They
You will
got it.
find you have it.
Okay.
And so we're gonna give us a nice mixture in here. And then what we're gonna do, we have us a seasoned blend here. We just have a flour, and we just add our seasoning
Just
in.
all-purpose flour?
All-purpose flour.
Okay.
You can find anywhere. So all-purpose flour, and you just season your flour to get a good, nice taste.
And
to
what
it.
have you seasoned it already with then?
Oh, I've already seasoned with a little seasoned salt, a little garlic salt,
Okay.
and a little pepper.
Very nice.
Very simple. Anything that you can find right in your cabinet.
Okay.
And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna toss this into our mixture. And then we're gonna go ahead and toss it. And then we're gonna put in our egg wash. And then we're gonna put it back in our mixture.
Okay, so we're going to do a double dredge here?
Oh, cause we want the crunch.
You got that crunch. You got to
want
do the
the-
double crunch.
oh.
You can't just stop at one.
No, you have to have that, cause then come on, you can't have mac without
All right,
that
now-
crunchy chicken.
Now, Chef Nika, I got to ask you that. Have you ever gone to the extreme and gone like even farther? Like, did you go to the danger zone where there was almost like too much crunch?
Oh yeah.
You have? Okay, so we're just going to keep it at 2 then.
Yeah.
Because to make this chicken mac and cheese crunch for your family tonight, or to make it all for yourself, it's a judgment-free zone. Next time they're out of the house, come on now, you want to have some fun too. Grab the recipe at our website, dinnerDeeAs.com. Just scan the QR code to get there.
And so we're gonna mix it into our egg wash.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put it back
We
in
go
our
back
mixture.
in for that double. That's the important step right there.
Oh, it's important because you want that. You know, when you have good Southern fried chicken.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
and-
the trick.
and
That is
that's-
always going to be the trick.
That's the trick. And then when you have that mac, who doesn't want chicken and mac and cheese?
They're just a beautiful pairing. I mean, like, that's literally what I'm going for when it comes to Southern cuisine. I mean, come on now.
Because you can't, that's the basis of Southern.
I hold mac and cheese to that high of a standard when I'm going for Southern cuisine. It is always going to be anything else and always going to have mac and cheese. Always.
Yes.
Everywhere.
And so we are remixing it into our mixture here. And then we have a pan sitting here to the side.
Okay.
And we're just gonna sit it here because we're gonna we don't want to put our a whole bunch of flour into our oil.
Okay. So what we're just doing here is just taking all of that second dredge, putting it onto just a holding tray for it,
Yes.
really, so we can get some of that off, and we know that when we're going to shake it off onto that tray before it hits that oil.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because we want to be able to hold our oil. We don't want to kill it with the flour.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you do that, then you're going to be burning the flour. And when you're burning the
Exactly.
flour, you're changing the flavor profile of that oil, which is then going to change the flavor profile of this chicken. And you don't want that.
No.
Chef Nika said you don't want that. All right. And then how does the broccoli come into this?
So what we have is we have our olive oil that's already cooking, already warming up. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add some of the broccoli into here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go ahead and
just raw broccoli, go straight in.
Just raw broccoli.
Okay.
And with this, I know most kids don't like broccoli, but me doing it like this and steaming this broccoli and sauteing it like this and adding a little garlic and making
all right, but like it's not just kids who don't like broccoli. There are adults that don't like broccoli. So what do you want to say to those that are like, I don't eat the broccoli. I don't like the broccoli. What are you saying to them? This is your moment.
What I say to them, once you taste this garlic butter on top of this broccoli,
it's game over.
It's game over.
It's game over. It's
game over.
Now they're gonna convert
now
over to broccoli.
Because the thing about it, once you taste flavor and it's seasoned, that's a game changer.
It's a game changer because while our broccoli steams, the mac and cheese stays toasty in that oven. We're taking a quick break. And when we come back, how Chef Nika cooks up the chicken crunch for this dish ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs. Today, my guest is Chef Nika Green from Mr. B's Southern Kitchen. She's been sharing an easy-to-make version of their mac and cheese, but with a twist. A chicken mac and crunch. Before the break, we seasoned our bite-sized chicken with salt, pepper, garlic powder, then coated it in seasoned flour, dipped it in beaten egg, back in the flour for one more go-around, and set it to one side while we cooked up our broccoli, which is now steamed, ready to go. And during the break, we melted some butter, add a little bit of garlic because those just go well together.
Exactly.
You think they're ready to kind of,
I think it's time to merge now.
We're going to meet? Okay.
Oh, yes.
Very nice.
Oh, that looks good.
And that's just going to go straight in?
Yes, we're just going to take it straight in.
Woman after my own heart over here on this one here.
Now look at that.
And that's just going to, beautiful flavors. Yeah, this is definitely why an adult would want to have broccoli.
Oh.
If they weren't a kid, an adult, anybody.
Anybody would love this.
Okay, I love it. Now, what's next?
Now we're going to check our oil to see if we had a good temperature.
Okay.
And then we're going to go ahead and start dropping our chicken bites.
Love it. Love it. And we are up high because we know that this is going to cool that temperature down quite a bit. So we're going to go up a little bit because we know it's going to come down a little bit.
It's going to come down.
Okay.
And so this actually is not going to take long to cook. So if you want to help me out with
I certainly can. I certainly can.
Oh, look at that.
And you did this off of the tray again, so that way then we have that little bit of a moment to just kind of shake off any excess flour, so that way then it really doesn't, start to really fry up and burn and, change the flavor of this oil. That's right?
Yes, because we want to keep our oil where we don't burn it, because when you use too much flour, it can kind of kill our oil, and we want to be able to hold our oil because we don't know how much more of this we want to make.
And we're just going to do this in batches too.
Yes.
We don't want to overcrowd our Dutch oven here. And what are we looking for to know that this is going to be ready?
Oh, look at that. It already has a nice consistency because we got our oil hot. So with it being hot, it's basically because it's a lean piece of meat, it's actually going in and coming out. Because look at that.
Oh,
look
that
how that's
one right
flowing.
there.
Yeah,
That one
look
right
at
there.
that.
Oh, is that what you like?
Oh, that's what I like, golden brown.
Golden brown. All right. To make this mac and cheese and chicken for your dinner, grab the recipe at dinnerdeas.com. Just scan the QR code for a link to our site to pop up. So I'm just going to kind of spoon these pieces out from our first batch here. So we have that. And we still have that mac and cheese to work with. So,
oh yeah.
How about this? I'll trade. I'll go get the mac and cheese,
and
you
I'll
finish and pull these ones out.
Yes.
Because I have been dying to see what's happening with this. And oh wow, oh, look at this come together like that. And we just had that at 250 just to keep it warm while we could do everything else here. Now, Chef Nika.
Oh, look at that.
I'm already in love with it, but are you in love with everything that's happening? Is this everything you want it to look like?
Oh, we gonna know once you stir into that.
Oh, well then, don't mind if I do.
Look at that. Ooh, look at that.
And that elbow pasta just taking out that beautiful cheese sauce. And how do we start plating this? What goes first onto our plate?
Oh, you know the mac has to go first.
Okay, so that's that base here.
Yes.
All right.
And look how creamy that is. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
And look how that cheese just come together with that.
Oh, yeah. Now, do you have a particular technique? Is there place there that it needs to go?
I like to center it because it's the focal point of the dish.
All right.
So
Well, then show me how it's done, because I would love to learn from Chef Nika, and all of our viewers want to, and I'll get another batch of the chicken going and watch what you're doing over here.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get us a nice good spoonful, and we're gonna put it right into the center of the plate.
Okay. And that's just gonna become a nice little base. I mean, I could start to go right into that one. Just give me a fork and I'm gonna be happy. But
Oh, look at that.
we worked too hard on this. I'm gonna pass over our chicken for you here.
And then all we doing is we're just gonna put that chicken right on the top.
Oh, come on now.
And imagine when you go right into this and you take that spoon and you just dig right
Yeah, that.
with the chicken, with the mac, and you merging it together.
I know, but then we also have broccoli too. And like, hey, my mom always said, like, I gotta eat my greens. And I'm
'Cause
sure your parents said the same thing too.
But
So
you know you have to have the veggies.
yeah.
You have to have the veggies. So we're just gonna put a little bit on the side.
Okay. When we come back, since we got this all made from beginning to end in less than half an hour, we've got time to take a little, maybe a big bite and taste test it all ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs. Today we're joined by Chef Nika Green. She's from Mr. B's Southern Kitchen and has brought us a version of their mac and cheese, a chicken mac and crunch. And we're eating our greens too, with some steamed broccoli tossed in garlic butter. You going vegetable first, or are you going straight in with the indulgency
Oh, let
of...
me tell you, I have to go straight into the mac and the chicken.
Oh, I'm following your lead then. So show me the way, my friend.
So we're gonna get us a nice piece of chicken here.
Okay. Okay.
And then we're gonna take our mac.
Seems like this is something you've done before. There's a science behind this.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay. Break it down for me, because you got fried chicken. Who doesn't love that? Okay. You season your flour. There's flavors. There's layers. You double dredged,
Oh,
so
yeah.
there's crunch, which is that nice ooey gooey cheesy deliciousness that's happening with your mac and cheese. What do you think of it?
Oh, let me tell you something. I can eat this. This is my snack. This is my dinner. This is a mixture of everything.
It's the truth. It's got everything that you would absolutely want. Now, you own Mr. B's with your brother,
Yes.
Pastor Calvin Jefferson, that right?
Yes.
Now, I gotta ask you, because I've got siblings too. Is there any rivalry, or is it all just sweetness and light behind the scenes between the two of you?
Well,
Let me tell you.
it's a challenge. I
It's
just
a
put it
chal-
like that.
It's a challenge. All right.
It's a challenge.
But rooted in love.
And that's it.
Okay.
I love him to pieces. I do. But it comes with its challenges.
It comes with a challenge. And it's an honest answer. Now, where is he? An older brother, younger brother?
Actually, I'm older.
You're the oh.
But you can't tell him that though.
The sensible one, then. See, I'm the oldest brother, so it's like, you know, they all have to kind of pick on me for that one part, so I totally get it. Now, the other thing, though, I don't understand, though, and please help me understand this one, because you're Chef Nika Green, okay, and he's Pastor Calvin Jefferson. Who's Mr. B in all of this?
Mr. B, I love to tell this, people don't really understand. Mr. B is a symbol.
He's a symbol.
If you look, if you go to the website, you go on different things, you'll see a symbol of a bee. Where if you look at what the meaning of a bee means, it means prosperity, it means unity, it means perseverance. Because when we first started out, we in a neighborhood that people just kind of wrote off. But when you look at what we've accomplished and how we've actually sustained in that neighborhood with everything that has happened, we took a building that was under condemnation.
Wow.
And restored it to bring unity and light in a dying neighborhood.
That's cool.
That people thought, they basically wrote off and thought that nothing could survive there. Now, if you come in the neighborhood, you see new businesses
That's
opening
awesome.
there now. You see new condominiums opening now. You see just the area just changing because now people see that something can survive in that neighborhood, and we one of them. A person like me that didn't have, I was broken when I first started. And then to take somebody and to see light coming back into me and the neighborhood.
That's beautiful.
And it's
The bee gives life.
Yes.
Without a bee, we don't have anything.
exactly.
They are so much important to everything that we have.
Exactly.
That's awesome. That's beautiful. Thanks again to Chef Nika Green. A link to her restaurant and the recipe she's made today are at dinnerdeas.com. Just scan that QR code to get there. I'm Jeff Philbin. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more Dinner Dias. That's beautiful.